I'd like to see some Asuri, but I don't know if he's going to be able to get those sword side sigs off in a 2v2. But here we go. Wait,
Andy Pop's playing Suri.
well, that's not the same.
And LDZ with that Diana.
3, 2, 1.
Wolf saying, "What the heck is gravy?" By the way, are you kidding me, Wolf? You not know?
It's like this thing with like flour and like butter and kind of. It depends because there's different types. There's like a meat gravy, and I believe white gravy is just like butter, flour, and like water.
Wow.
If I'm not mistaken.
Alright, that was a much more educated response than I was expecting. LDC hitting a downer into another downer. I was just gonna like make it like a joke for him being angry about gravy, but that's kind of interesting. We should probably do an informative gravy stream later on, but we're in the middle of this match, and Arkosh holding on to the mine is gonna toss it downwards, but LDC gets the recovery kill really early, and Antipop responding with his own recovery.
Down. And Antipop and LDZ have taken not a lot of damage. LDZ gets a nice dare onto Jellyfish. Jellyfish able to call in some guitars, but LDZ gets a falling Sarah onto him. On the other side, Antipop and Arkosh are fighting it out. Arkosh finally picks up a bow, but hasn't been able to get hit and gets sidelighted into the mine.
Recovery comes out from LDZ as LDZ puts on a down light. Doesn't quite work out. Arkosh trying to get in with something with the bow, and the bow actually hits him with the cider, but Antipop's barely taking any damage, just barely entering the orange now as LDZ is continuing to put damage onto Jellyfish, having no problems with these guns as an end light comes out, hits Arkosh, tries to go for the recovery, and he actually almost gets it. Second hit doesn't get off, and the down stick doesn't connect, but that down stick also misses. Arkosh avoiding death several times in a row as Jellyfish is brought into the red, but LDZ and Antipop are still in the first stocks.
Arkosh charges up the neutral sig, but Antipop stays outside of it, catches him with a side air. LDZ gets a nice grab pass, but Antipop gets the signature onto Jellyfish. Arkosh, can he survive? LDZ looking for a recovery, but Arkosh is staying below him. Gets a nice dare. Can he get the finishing blow? He's got to be careful.
Ooh, Antipop looking for that kick onto Arkosh. LDZ still sitting pretty on his first stock here as he gets hit by the end light. Lots of damage going on to that Diana, and it's disarmed, but Arkosh not finding the kill move, and LDZ tries to go for the end light. Antipop trying to get more damage on, and he gets the side air.
Ooh, Jellyfish gets the side stick to take down LDZ's first stock, but might be a little bit too late. Jellyfish is in the yellow currently, picks up a spear, gets a nice recovery, trying to get forward, trying to get some damage onto LDZ or help out his teammate. I don't think he really knows what he's trying to do, but the neutral light from Antipop is just going to add a little bit more damage onto Arkosh.
Jellyfish landing with that nair, gets two siders on the LDC, puts him in the orange, but an end light onto Arkosh, puts him deeper into the orange and near kill percent as Jellyfish goes for that GCN sig. That doesn't work out, and Antipop holding on to the guitars is trying to get something in the side light. Side air doesn't work out, and Jellyfish gets that side sig. LDC has to use his dodge to recover, and Jellyfish immediately puts a guitar into the air. That will get the kill.
It's the sig. Jellyfish able to take down LDZ. Stocks evened up. If they can extend these stocks, play incredibly safe, do max range moves, they might be able to even this up. But right now, Antipop just going hard with these guitars. Oh, LDZ got a little bit black hold, but Antipop able to save him with that Sair.
This is looking quite dangerous for the blue team here, however, because after that dominating first stock, Arkosh and Jellyfish have actually been able to bring it back quite well. And even though they're in kill percent here, it's just not going to take much more than a solid action to do it, but that nair will kill Jellyfish off the top, and now Arkosh is looking in a much worse position than he was before.
LDZ gets a nice side air, has the bow, can't get the finishing blow onto Arkosh. Arkosh makes it through, picks up the axe, but gets caught by the nair, and LDZ face palms. I don't really know why.
LDC's probably just hit one of the random taunts that he has on his account, and he gives that off as the game one ends up going to Silky Smooth, which was surprising to me because they were so dominant on that first stock, and I don't think Arkosh and Jellyfish were really expecting it. Hey, there's the Asuri. On tilt, we gotta see you root for Jellyfish now. You have to be a man of your word. If you're not, you were banned. You've heard it here first. Then again, banned on tilt if he doesn't root for Jellyfish. He's now an Asuri.
And they're going back to Thunderguard. Actually, they didn't play on Thunderguard last map. But it doesn't matter because it is Antipop and LDZ versus Jellyfish and Arkosh.
2, 1.
Here we go.
Both players opening it up.
Forward.
Ooh, weapon toss, or weapon spawns going in favor of LDZ and Arkosh. Two bows on the map already as end lights are coming out. Mine goes straight to LDZ from Antipop as he just decides to put his team at a deficit at the very start. And Jellyfish puts out the end light. Wow, Antipop's dead.
Wow. Arkosh with that bow able to take down Antipop. Antipop had no recovery options there. LDZ wants to get the neutral stick, and Arkosh actually jumps into it.
Down air puts LEC. Whoa!
Oh, the dare!
That was a double dare combo coming up from Arkosh, using Thunderguard Stadium to his advantage as he nearly KOs LDZ, and Jellyfish gets a side air of his own. LDZ is going to be forced to recover high, and an NSync!
Gravity cancel neutral stick from Jellyfish takes down LDZ's stock advantage very much.
And then NSync led
of the
into a
Jelly
recovery. That was crazy.
Mines. Arkosh makes it past both of them and is trying to turn it around onto Antipop. Antipop gets hit by the Sair, gets hit by the Nair. Juggled into the sky, but Antipop's deep in the red, and no stocks have been taken off of the Jelly Skelly lads.
A nice sidelight into weapon toss as Jellyfish tries to do a little bit more damage, but then Nair on the stage kills off the top. Jellyfish has an incredible amount of damage as they're trying to end the stock from Arkosh. Antipop doesn't get a follow-up on that sidelight, however, and Arkosh holding onto his first stock still. Down air connects, but that's not going to be the stock. Arkosh has the opportunity to put some more damage on the Antipop here, as he's already in kill percent. He could possibly even take the stock if he lands a good Sair.
Arkosh makes it past, gets the recovery onto Antipop, and Antipop is on his last stock. LDZ has gotten quite a bit of damage onto him.
Ooh.
Just gotta be careful.
Jellyfish greeted for that double D-like combo, and he ends up missing it and dropping it as the side air lands on LDZ. What?
Oh, the neutral stick from Jellyfish catches his teammate and sends him down.
And they get a great punish on a Jellyfish as a result of that, as they were able to get a mini black hole that led into a D-Light Sair from LDZ, bringing Jellyfish into kill percent. But Jellyfish has got LDZ off stage, and Jellyfish definitely knows how to play the offstage game as he picks up those guitars, waits out LDZ, and tries to get a little bit more damage in. Recovery, however, kills him off the top. LDZ loving that gun recovery.
Evened up. If they're able to put out a lot of damage onto Arkosh, things might be going alright, but as I say that, Arkosh falls down, gets a Nair onto LDZ, sends him into the sky, and Antipop has got to extend this stock for as long as physically possible if he wants to keep his team inside of this game.
Weapon toss comes out from LDZ as he's holding onto the guns. Jellyfish doing his best to try to end Antipop's last stock so that they can take game 2, and that's it. LDZ is in a 1v2 situation, and he is not looking good as he holds onto the side of the stage. Arkosh waits him out, does a weapon toss to get him back onto the stage, and Jellyfish hit by that Sair into recovery.
Gravity cancel neutral stick not going to connect. Arkosh not able to punish. LDZ is not in the worst situation. He could get a recovery onto Jellyfish, and we saw just how much force that had. And then if he gets another recovery onto Arkosh, you know, he'd be a 1v1 with a slight health deficit, but each little hit that LDZ takes is going to make that infinitely more difficult.
Ooh, and putting out a down stick like that to get punished is definitely not how you do it. But that ground pound interrupted by the weapon toss. LDZ tries to get a finisher on the Jellyfish, but that Nair from Arkosh into recovery is going to put LDZ into kill percent, and that will do
Dare
it.
from Arkosh, and LDZ is out of jumps. No way he's getting back. Game 2 going the way of the Jelly Skelly lads.
And we're moving on to game 3 of this losers quarters match. Whoever wins this decides a guaranteed 4th place and a chance to go into losers finals. Very big deal, as first place is the only one that gets any money out of this prize pool, $200 going to the winning team. GG, Auntie says GG, he needs to use the bathroom, so 1 second. I see, so we're gonna have a little bit of a break here. We can do this opportunity to shout out Foda once again for being able to provide the cash prize pool to this tournament. Courtesy to Foda, who now works for BMG for the esports organizing aspect of that company, and very huge supporter of Gravy Cancel streams in general. We also have Partial X-Ray, who I've yet to see at today's tournament, but who also donated quite a bit of money to be able to support another tournament next week. So that's something that we can look forward to as well. Untilt saying raffle, no. Untilt, that is going to be next after this game, before loser semis. That's when the next raffle is going to happen. There's that gravy boat emote from Photocon, who also is likes putting in random CC codes into the chat whenever he feels like it. Then saying how much did Partial donate? All I know is that for sure from his donation that we're going to have at the very least a $100 prize pool for one of our weekly tournaments. And that is all courtesy to Partial X-Ray, which we will be announcing when that post is made.
But it looks like Antipop is back, and we are going straight to Mammoth, and no character swaps. LDZ and Antipop and Arkosh and Jellyfish. Here we go, game 3, moment of truth. Winner of this goes on. Loser of this goes to sleep.
Goes to sleep indeed, as they are secured with that 5th place position. Jellyfish immediately opening up with some unarmed combos, and Anipop has the guitars. Jellyfish still not yet to get a weapon, but Anipop not being able to find anything, as LDZ actually did switch to Queen Eye. He's no longer on Diana, which he has played all tournaments so far.
Just so used to seeing him as Queen Eye. But LDZ going forward, gets a nair onto Arkosh, but can't get much more pressure. Anipop and Jellyfish on the left side are fighting it out, and Jellyfish with these Sares is knocking Anipop away.
Side air from Jellyfish ends up hitting Arkosh instead of anything else, and Jellyfish holding LDZ off the side of the stage, doesn't get that ground pound. LDZ gets a weapon toss. Does he get Jellyfish? No, Jellyfish recovers into the side of the stage and into LDZ, bringing him to closer to kill percent. That side air might actually do it, as LDZ has to use a dive kick to get back on stage. Gets his jumps back, and Jellyfish is looking to execute LDZ here. Wow, very patient recovery coming from LDZ.
Dances around, but able to get past it. Anipop gets a ground pound. I don't
And that was an LDZ.
necessarily understand how LDZ died there, but it doesn't matter. Stocks are still even up until Arkosh gets that signature to finish off Anipop's stock.
LDZ goes for that sidelight, trying to execute Arkosh here, but he gets a nice nair, and Jellyfish finds himself off the stage. I don't know what happened, and Queen Eye gets that ground pound on the Arkosh, and that completely evens it up. 2-2 versus 2-2 stocks, and Jellyfish doing something really clever. I love that. When you're stuck in a 1v2 situation and your teammate still has stocks, use all of your jumps. Just go as high as possible. Then they can't hit you. And it's exactly what happened.
Jellyfish gets a nice sidelight onto LDZ. Anipop getting knocked around from Arkosh and Jellyfish. Jellyfish with a dare. Anipop is in trouble. Weapon toss not going to connect, but you got the risk of the ground pound. No, Anipop makes it back up.
Arkosh goes for that N-Sig read and doesn't quite connect. LDZ tries to go for downsig on Jellyfish. This is pretty crucial. I feel like whoever loses their stocks first here is definitely going to side the match. Wow! That's GC side sig going over Jellyfish's side sig, and Jellyfish's side air on the bottom of the map. That might be Jellyfish's stock.
From LDZ. Jellyfish gets back to the wall. Arkosh back on the wall. Anipop gets a nice ground pound, but Jellyfish doesn't have the jumps and gets taken down. Stock advantage going the side of Silky Smooth. Neutral air from LDZ sends him into the bomb toss.
Right into the bomb that Arkosh put up to zone his opponents away from him. Horrible result from that bomb, and LDZ's got an opportunity to gimp Jellyfish here with his guitars as Jellyfish makes it back above him, but only after taking several nairs to the face. LDZ makes it back. Arkosh staying around the top of the stage, but blue team has a solid 2-stock advantage, and that side air will... Oh, no! LDZ actually is probably going to make it back.
LDZ makes it back. Anipop able to put some damage out onto Arkosh and keep him away from LDZ, not letting him ledge guard. Anipop gets a nice recovery onto Jellyfish, but LDZ on the left side finishes off Arkosh, and Jellyfish has the 1v2.
And no matter how good Jellyfish is at 1v2s, I really don't feel like this is a game that he can win, as he's already at kill percent on his last stock versus 4 stocks apiece. Jellyfish, well,
Gets a nice save.
might make me eat my words, as he gets...
definitely not gonna go down without a fight.
Ooh, that end light almost set up for kill percent there, but okay.
Down Sig.
Nice
And
slide
the
charge down Sig.
fanfare.
Anipop doing a lot of work that game, as LDZ was mainly just there for kill confirms, and